All right, y'all. What up, though? We're back in full effect. SL2K Live, coast to coast. This is your host, Prophecy. We got a big one on tap for you. We got the champs on the Xbox side, OTB Gaming. We got Justified, Mavs Aces squad. He's the head of the snake. He built this team from the ground up. They're in their road purples. We're just underway here. As you see the time, 4:20. And the first, Chronic Nugs whips it over to Shooter, and he cashes in on the three. But I want to introduce my special guest for this commentary. This evening, this coverage of live SL2K Season 3 action. We got very esteemed member of the community joining us. WalkOnWarriors, the X, live in the building. So what up, though, man? Thank you for joining me. It's an honor to have you. Appreciate
It's an honor for me to be here, man. This is my first time, so you got to be easy on me.
Oh, you're good, man. We're going to hang out. We're going to talk some hoops. We're going to talk OTV and Justified as we watch this game unfold here. OTB getting another bucket. Ginger coming up the court here. Number 5 on your screen in those road purples for Justified. This is our first look at Justified here on the SL2K live stream.
Oh, yeah, you said this is the brand new team, right?
Yeah. Justified is a new collection of talent. We got Mavs Ace at the point. He's been a mainstay in SL2K throughout the duration of our tenure in the community, Season 1 through 3 now. Mavs Ace has played on a couple of teams, but he's put together this team himself. He's ready to take on a leadership role, and this is his squad, Justified, taking on the champs. So they got a big battle on their hands, and they're hanging on tough so far. A couple of minutes gone in the first. It's 9-8. Chronic Nugs on the dribble right side or on the screen. Has the dive man heavy going in strong with the left-handed throwdown, and good execution there by OTB. So, Walk-On, let me ask you about this meta, because I think we're all starting to notice it, obviously, as comp play has unfolded. We're watching WR playoffs. You're watching SL2K teams utilize the spaced floor, 1-5. Is that all you're really seeing out there? Do you see anything else happening as far as the offensive meta?
Oh, no, the offensive meta was what it came into this game as, and I already knew it was going to be heavy on the pick and roll, especially with a game where 2K said they was going to, slow down this 5-out stuff, and made defense actually a lot more manageable. That it was going to be more reliant on actually having some team ball, at least the 1 through 5. You know what I mean? The 1 to 5 pick and roll. That was going to be it. Because, people are great actually dancing behind them screens.
No question. We see all the zigzags. We
see
all the back and forth dribbles. All that stuff we thought was going to be gone is just back in a different form, right? It's just around the pick now instead of the 5-out. You got the pick there, and you got the guy dribbling back and forth. Instead of waiting for the blow-by, he's waiting for a little bit of crease, get that green bean off. That's what we see in the meta on offense. So interesting to talk about that. I'm sure that'll remain the same as we are into January now. I can't imagine they're going to do too much different with the game, especially now that the Combine's been underway and is wrapping up. So I think this is the game that we're going to have as we go forward. So I don't know what your thoughts might be on that, Walk-On. You think they're going to be doing anything else with the game, or is this kind of what we're playing for the rest of the cycle?
I think we're gonna play it for this. I think it's gonna be some weird lineup that's gonna come out of nowhere. I promise you.
Yeah.
I got a feeling it's gonna be a weird lineup.
Right.
I still think it's gonna be a lot of teams running the same old. If you're a point guard in the comp scene, man, if you ain't a sharpshooter playmaker in the comp, you ain't a comp point guard. So that's always gonna be there. Then glass cleaners. I just see more. We're gonna see more sharpshooting rebounders come out of nowhere because I've seen it on Twitter, obviously.
Interesting.
A lot more popping up. So I think we're gonna see those.
Yeah, we're seeing a slashing defender in this game. So yeah, there's some different builds creeping out in the leagues here.
Yeah, the slashing defender. We already seen it. I mean, Wolf. Wolf is on actually a slashing defender.
There you go. We watched him in action last night.
Yeah, with this no smoke and
big newsworthy series around the community, obviously. Yeah, Twitter was on fire at about 3:54 a.m. Twitter was on fire from that series. So.
I'm getting old, so I woke up to that.
Yeah. No question. I'm sure everybody watched that.
Yeah, I saw the first 2 games. And after that, I got to get up early for work. So I woke up to that, the actual, reverse sweep.
Goes Mav inside. We talked about him building this justified team. He finishes strong at the rack there. You're watching the Process 2K picking up his live feed. Make sure you go follow him. Support our community growth. I'll post the Twitch link in the chat there for you guys as well. We got DK Shooter on the left wing. He's going to pull. Missed that three-point gun. Rebound comes out to Claw. He's looking for an all-star bid this year. You've seen him posting about it, campaigning. We'll announce those starters sometime in late January, around the start of the next month here, as we get the season in full swing and get the new teams acclimated and their players an opportunity to compete and put up some numbers. We'll have an opportunity to share that with you coming up in the next few weeks, so that'll be an exciting time. We know SL2K All-Star season is always a big deal. The weekend is always home to some big highlights, community growth. Everybody enjoys meeting each other and getting their rounds in, playing the park, doing whatever festivities we got going on. So we'll have that coming up for you in the next couple weeks. Real fun. Nice break from the grind, especially after the Combine wrapping up. It'll be cool to relax and have nothing really on the line except some fun. So Justified Mav, once again, I mentioned he was on a point guard build. It looks like he's actually a big or a wing. They got a small lineup here, X. I'm not.
You said Mav?
He looks like he's playing the wing.
Mav's on a lockdown. He's on a pure lockdown.
Yeah, I made a mistake there. That's my apologies. He was playing point guard in SL2K throughout his career. It looks like he switched up positions for this particular matchup.
And Ginger Jesus, he's actually their point guard.
Yeah, Ginger's running the point. Right.
A 90 overall sharpshooting playmaker. Like I said, you ain't Cobb unless you're that sharpshooting playmaker.
There you go. I'm happy to have one of those builds myself. I can get right at the point. Hit me up. Chronic Nugs at the top of the key. He's going to run a little rap action with DK Shooter. Pulls it. And that's Cash with a hand in his face. Impressive shot there. We got a 24-20 score. OTB here.
That was a close one. His man actually came up from the corner and actually let his defender get there. If he would have just stood in the corner, that would have been a wide open shot.
It's a nice dribble drive by Ninja. Goes from the triple threat. A nice explosion there. Finishes hard at the rack. So a good ball game contested here so far in the early going. A nice deflection. Ninja once again picks up the steal.
God.
Ginger Jesus is going up hard. Pardon my pronunciation there, but it gets the process. That's dirty right there. Nice play. And Justified is tied up with the champs. Backdoor to Star.
It's actually a great game.
Yeah, there's good execution. We know OTB, what they're capable of. Made a great run in our playoffs. WR team as well. They participate in the tournaments at WR, so shout out to them. All they do in the community, representing SL2K. But here comes Justified, up one now.
I heard they was on Twitter talking spicy with Hami too, man. There's supposed to be a wager going on with them. I'm trying to see what's going on with that.
Interesting. We'll have to reach out to SL2K Vegas, see what they have as far as the info on that possible wager. L-Star inside. Picks up a foul on Pert. What up, though, to the stream? I appreciate everybody joining us on your weeknight here, 9:30 on the East Coast. We got a special guest, WalkOnWarriors, joining the SL2K stream, so we'd love to have you share that on Twitter. Let them know you're watching. Got a live matchup, SL2K Season 3 coverage. Having some fun here as Jesus pulls from deep, no good. Mav with the big board. Contested shot from the corner. Somehow gets it to drop and Justified up two.
Yeah, that was it.
Say some good shot making so far.
Yeah, that was one of them early jumps, bro. So that was probably considered a light contest.
What are your thoughts on the whole light contest issue, Walk On? Well, what do you got on that? Any insights on your gameplay experience? Are you satisfied with the amount of contests, or should it be scaled? What do you think about that? Anything you would do different?
Honestly, the one thing I would say difference in the game is that crab dribble. I understand.
Yeah, the crab. Yeah, that's like an automatic.
Like, like even sometimes when you jump, like you get your hand over it. Like I've seen enough people in actual basketball be able to jump over. You know what I mean? My character's 6'9". I'm jumping over a 6'4" guy and get a type of contest, not even nothing.
Yeah,
so I think that needs to be fixed. It's just so embedded in the game that they don't even have to press L2 at times for you to get stuck behind them.
Right.
So I think that's one thing that definitely. But the shot contest, you know, at times it's a little wonky,
Yeah.
but it's also based on your attribute. That's why you see a lot of lockdowns. They'll get better shot contests that you would consider a lightly contest if it was like a playmaker on you or any other build on you. It would be probably lightly or nothing at all. But
Hmm.
you got a lockdown in front of you. Their contest is higher, so they get a bigger range. So
Interesting
I
ball
think
game
it's
so
probably one.
far. As we continue our coverage, talking with Walk On Warriors about the crab dribble green window. That's a little bit OP. Could be nerfed, but that's all right. That's part of the game. We'll see it unfold. I'm sure that's going to have a big impact. In a lot of leagues and communities, we'll see some big shots down the stretch out of that
And
crab.
like I said, you see that big shot by that big man right
Yeah,
there.
yep.
Prime example of a sharp. He's a sharpshooting rebounder. Prime example of what you could do and actually how you could space the floor with what was on the like on the floor instead of pure glass. Pure glasses is so destructive, but at times they guard and pick and roll so much that that glass doesn't even get a rebound. You got to rely on your corners to rebound.
Yeah, that's true. So, what's your go-to at the center position? What do you like to run with? What is you think the best for this particular version of the game? Glass cleaner, rebounding rim. What do you like to see at the center position? Walk on.
At the center, I prefer a sharpshooting rebounder.
Okay.
Honestly, someone who could battle with a pure glass still, but also could space the floor at times. Like you seen hit a long two or three from the top once he get his badges up there, even though they only get limitless bronze, which is horrible, which is wretched, but they make it
For a
work. I
sharp
seen
build,
pure
right?
glass is green, and so I'm pretty sure sharpshooter rebounder could green.
Ginger's got his
Like I said,
takeover here.
oh
See him
yeah.
operate. Going in hard with the two-handed throwdown. It's a nice play there.
hmm Yeah, that's a
Taking the
good way to work
space.
that.
One thing I
Take-
saw last night walk on in a lot of the series was a failure to just take the easy bucket. I think a lot of the meta
Oh,
involving the three-point shot with the screen game, teams kind of fall in love with that a little bit, and I saw that a lot
oh,
last night in the playoffs. And missing backdoor cutters, missing driving lanes, taking the easy two when you got it. I think that looms
mhm.
large in a lot of these competitive series.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem. But like you know how it says, it depends on the timing of the game. I say about it. I always say you take the easy bucket because regardless of 2 points is better than zero.
No question. Tough shot as
But
the half closes. As Ginger
uh,
fires. But we got a competitive
like
ball
I said,
game, 36-35. 6 and 10 for Ginger Jesus as we approach the half here. Justified Mav with 10. 10 assists for Chronic Nugs and OTB L-Star with 13. So let's watch the second half unfold. I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Walk On.
oh no, you good. He got to be on a playmaking sharpshooter. He on a combine build. I gotta see. But yeah, some of these guys they just don't take the easy
Yeah,
baskets. I understand if you're up, that's just what you do. Just take the twos. The twos. Yeah, he's on a play for sharpshooter. The twos that keep you in the up in the game. Because I've seen people blow leads because they still relying on that three. All you gotta do is stop the other team from shooting threes, and you can have a 2 point battle. You could operate your pick and roll to
no
perfection,
question. Make it
which I
about
see people
execution, make it about defense, and make it
because you
easy
already
on
know
yourself.
this is a copycat game.
Yeah,
It don't come down to what build you got out there. It comes down to who got the best execution. Because just many times when you go into a game and you see a game where it's the same exact builds across the board. So now it just truly basically comes down who execute better. And that's what you got to do.
big board inside, outlet to Chronic Nugs. Get a little crab action there, didn't quite get it. Good defense there by Justified in transition. L-Star's going to fire, no good. On the long-range gun rebound. To the process. Gets baited there by the Claw, living up to his name. Nice steal there. Dish out to the top of the key. Long-range gun no good, and Justified with it. Down 2, 36-38. Minute gone in the third. Justified perp. Lefty layup is cash. We got a tie game walk on. Seen a lot of floods last night. We're opening our broadcast with hopefully a good game here. Justified and OTB.
Because I was in that stream too, and every one you went to is a flood.
Yeah, that's tough when that happens. No question. Nobody was feeling that more than me, believe me. But that's all right. That's part of the game too. Here's Ginger at the top of the key. Gets it swiped. Chronic Nugs with a nice play defensively. Gets it ahead to his teammate, the Claw. Finishes hard with the left hand. OTB making a little push here. We'll see how the momentum goes as Ginger has that snow blanket at the point guard spot. Repping that cold. Perp inside. Pass gets through to Mav. Hesitates briefly. Gets it back out to Jesus. Nice ball fake. Fires the three and fills it up.
Oh, let's go. That's what you got to do is get that icebox off.
Nice backdoor by the Claw. Good dish inside. 44-41 is your score. Halfway through the third here. SL2K Live.
And it's like that. They got to take advantage of that matchup because the Claw scored, what is it, 6 straight buckets just now. They got to take care of this momentum and just use that sharpshooting playmate. He's not watching the back doors at all.
Good league action, though. SL2K3. We're into January now, so we're about a month into the season. Of course, the Combine. The ratio maybe cut that in half. About the time frame of the season that we're in. About the 1/3 point, I would say. Getting close to the All-Star break, letting our new teams get acclimated here. OTB, the Claw fires. The big man was feeling frisky. No good there. Justified Mav comes down with it. Well, hand off to Jesus. Looking for a laser to the corner. Gets it there. And the nice baseline drive by Ninja results in a good dunk there. 44-43. 2 minutes to go in the third.
Oh, yeah. That's going to happen. That's a slashing. Oh, look. That's money. That's the one thing with them sharps. They get a little bit of space, and that's green.
Good backdoor and a nice find. Good communication there by Justified. Trying to stay in this ball game. They're giving OTB everything they got here through 2.5 quarters. Let's see if OTB can make a run here and solidify themselves. That's a green bean with the takeover from the top of the key. Good find there and a good shot. Good execution. Puts his team up 5. OTB looking for that solid close to the third quarter. Justified has to be careful here. They're working the offense. Good spacing. Nice dribble drive, aggressive take by Perp, and he finishes. What up, though, to the viewers in the chat? It's Prophecy and WalkOnWarriors. Getting some reps in here on Coast2Coast SL2K Live.
Oh, it stopped them.
OTB the Claw getting some second chances. They swing it around to DK Shooter. No good there. Wow.
Oh, with his badge.
Gotta have it. He's gunning again. He fills it up this time.
He's taking it. Good. And this is what I'm talking about. They got to take advantage of that matchup. That sharpshooting playmaker on a pure lock. Oh, not even. He's a sharpshooting defender.
Ginger Jesus misses. DK Shooter will bring the ball up, looking for some space. They run the wrap. Point guard's open at the top. They don't see him. Chronic Nugs finally has it. Fires and fills it up. 20 seconds to go in the third, and OTB opens up a 9-point lead here, 56-47. As we close down the third, how important is it here to finish these quarters strong, especially third going into the fourth? Man. Nice steal there and dunk. So they open it up now to 11. Justified didn't see that coming.
Oh. Okay, good rotations. Good rotations. And this is what you can have, honestly. At the end of the third quarter, you can't have that, a run like this. This is what you definitely... And they get the ball, you don't want them to have a run
huge
like
momentum.
Like I said, like I said, Claw honestly started that. He had 2 or 3 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Which actually got it back to his shooter.
Right.
Who had his badge. Come on. And that's the one thing about having the sharpshooting playmakers guard these defenders. These defenders get hustle rebound. The sharpshooting oh, that's not even sharpshooting playmaker. That's a playmaking sharpshooter. So he's a sharp primary. So
right.
It's baby.
Good wrap action. DK Shooter. No good on the shot. Open looks there for OTB, not all dropping for him. So Justified still with a chance. They're going to have to get some offense going. OTB stepped it up. Let's take a look at their defensive approach here. Looks like they do have a little matchup zone going on. Big doesn't get the board. Offensive Karam comes to the process. He wraps it back out to the top.
Yep.
Looking for the screen game. You see the zigzags and the dive. Tried to swing it to the corner. It's a good collapse. And a good read by the center, but pass wasn't able to get through.
0.8. They still got time to get a jump shot off.
Tough play on the inbound. Perp fires. They get the offensive board. Good play by the process. 10 seconds to work with now on the shot clock. Ninja in the post. Out to Mab. Baseline drive. Going aggressively to the rim. No good. OTB. Chance to put some more space in between them on this offensive possession. 4 minutes to go.
They score right here. This is going to be scary. But right there on that offensive rebound, the point guard got the ball perfectly. He should have set his guys up to get them into a play. They still have 10 seconds. Perfect for a pick and roll.
Ball fake by Nugs. Good play to the short corner. Claw not able to hit it. Awkward release there from the Claw. Not able to knock down the J. Ball fake from...
I think he was expected to go to the basket still.
Yeah.
Oh.
That does happen, no question.
Look at this. Oh, my God.
Claws baited. Some erratic play.
Oh.
The alley inside. You look at the vertical dunk from the process there. Looking like George Murison or something there. Underneath the rim. 9-point game. Justified. Still hanging on here, walk on. Anything can happen. A lot of time left. 3:23. Inbound from the left sideline. OTB Gaming.
This is the time. The other team has to be aggressive, bro, before I hit that 2-minute mark. Wow.
Gonna get a turnover here. Gives Justified another look. Ginger's got that cold blanket on him. Once again, see if he can fight his way through it. Mav's gonna get a look after missing the layup, and he dishes the pass out to the perimeter. Stolen. OTB in perfect position defensively. Nugs looking for the crab dribble. Gets the jump shot away with the defender on his hip.
Aggressive. Good way to be aggressive.
What up, Dota? 24/7 Piff, Mr. Ferg. I appreciate your comments in the chat. Thanks so much for joining us. Getting some reps in with Walk On Warriors, my special guest. Watching Justified versus OTB Gaming on the Xbox side, Season 3 coverage. Activity's definitely picked up. We added a bunch of new teams on the Xbox side, so we're happy to see some games getting played. No question about that. Good box score on the OTB side. You see the balance, 4 guys in double figures there for them. Doing their best
and
to...
the point guard actually running that show.
Yeah.
15 assists, that's what it said, right?
Yeah, he was up there. He was up there. Double digits, no question. We'll get a look at the box score in a couple of minutes. OTB up 12.
That's what I want to see from a point guard. I feel more impressed from a point guard that's getting 15 plus assists than scoring 30 points every.
Likes the traditional Stockton point guard, playmaker.
I'm just saying, everybody plays better when they touch that ball.
I agree. No question about that. Process inside gets rejected. Met at the rim by the process. On the dunk attempt. Gets rejected. Pass on the interior. Somehow comes up with it. Perp's got a big 3 ball there. He knocks it down. They needed that one desperately. They're down 9. 2 minutes to go. Still a fighting chance, but they're going to need some stops.
Anything can happen right here. This is where you just got to waste the clock and get good possessions.
Defense closes on that left corner, and they force a turnover, so here you go. See if their point guard can fight through it. He's got a lock with the takeover on him. Tough matchup there. He gets shoved near the backcourt, picks up his dribble, goes over to Perps, got some space. They're going to hit the dive, man. That's a nice play on the pick and roll. Secondary read on the offensive possession there. Looked broken, and they made a play out of it. That's good composure there by Justified. Good backdoor by L-Star. Oh, what up, Dodalina? Appreciate you. Notable member of the community there with the follow on SL2K Live. Appreciate you so much. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Walk on Warriors, prophecy on the ones and twos.
That was a big shot right there.
Looks like we got a ball game here.
6 points.
Nugs at the top of the key, going to go with the behind the back. Little zigzag action. Backdoor cut once again by the claw and one. Tough play there for Justified.
I've been telling you, they just need to go to claw. Like,
he's been saying it, no question.
I've been saying it, man. Against that sharpshooting playmaker, like, he's not been guarding that back door properly.
Appreciate Clueless Buckets on the follow. Thank you so much.
That's even harder because he's a sharpshooting defender, so you got to still press up on him. Get that.
The scaries are coming out, Walk On, at the close of the game here.
Game over.
OTB looking like their veteran presence is going to win out here.
I don't care. I don't care who they get a game ball to. Claw got the game ball from me.
Well, there you go. Our analyst for the evening is handing out his game ball for this one. OTB looks like they're going to get a big W against a feisty Justified team. Put on a good, impressive performance through that first half. Looks like it was going to be a really tight ball game. OTB made a nice push there in the third towards the end there. You see the numbers on the box score, 23-11 in that third quarter. That was a big turnaround in this game. OTB seemed to get it together on the defensive end, forced some turnovers, got some offensive boards by the Claws. Walk On alluded to earlier in the broadcast. That was a catalyst as well, getting their shooting going. So 48 seconds now, under a minute to go. OTB up 9 and with it.
Right here, I got Nugs going nut right here. He gonna go hamburger because he's trying to get that double-double.
Oh, there you go. Claw has an ISO. Couple of up fakes into heavy. Righty layup, no good. 30 seconds to go. Process with his 10th board. Ninja, a nice ball movement there into the corner and a nice shot to knock it down. Too little too late, though, I think. They're down 6.
Yeah, it's game over. You got to have a tremendous breakdown right here.
Yeah, that would take a lot. It would take a miracle.
Like, it really, all you got to do is the foul game.
Yep.
Oh, what was the game we was looking? What was the game that comp games put out where the dude just gave up the whole corner? He had the corner 3 and took it instead of just holding the ball.
Oh, I remember that, actually. Yeah, I do remember that.
Man.
I can't remember which matchup that was, but I do remember that.
What team it was. But this is what they need right here for that to happen. For them actually probably almost win this.
Good work by us on the reference there. That's quality reference, but that's all right. 20 seconds left. 70.
It was close.
62.
You know, I see too much to remember everything.
Man. I know, man. I feel it. What up, though, to Lena? Appreciate you checking out some SL2K. What up, though, to Piff? SSWI in the building. Saw y'all competing in the tourney. WR, appreciate you representing SL2K out there. Holiday Classic.
I
think they took on Bad Blood. I believe they took an L, but they had that Bad Blood game in that first round matchup.
Yeah, against the gangster. I'm a gang. I'm John Gotti.
Takes you back out to firm. Good game, though, from these two teams. Impressed by Justified. I think they'll have a successful season if they keep up this lineup and stay with the course here.
No, that's definitely a fact. Because like you said, they had a strong 15 minute. No, I don't give it 15. I give it 13 minutes a game with these guys.
Yeah, no question. They put up a fight. You see the balanced scoring. They got 5 guys in double figures. They moved the ball. They just weren't able to make the plays in this one. That's how the ball drops sometimes. Basketball action, you just don't get the win. Game doesn't go your way, but they put up a good fight. They did good things on both ends of the court, I would say, and they showed some promise as far as being a potential playoff team in our league. You see Chronic Nugs there with the 18 dimes, 2 steals, only 2 turnovers, 9-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio there. That's pretty dominant at the point guard position, and he gets his shooting guard 25. DK Shooter has a nice game, 7 of 10 from deep. Justified Mavs with 15 to lead Justified, along with Perp with 16, 4 of 6 from long range. Double-double for Process and a double-double for Ginger. So good numbers all around on this one. Exciting game to watch. We'll see if they go back for a game 2. Otherwise, we're going to take a quick commercial break. I got Walk On Warriors with me. Let them know you're watching SL2K Live, Coast to Coast. We're covering OTB Justified. We'll be right back.
Jeez, you gotta let me know if we back.
All right, looks like they are readying up. They may go back here, walk on us. So, any last impressions? That game? Anything that you want to touch on that you saw from either team? OTB and Justified Xbox matchup, SL2K Live. What's going on, man?
Yeah, like I say, honestly, that was a good game from Justice. Like I said, that third quarter was the one that truly crushed them, and I think they should have possibly called a timeout and got themselves gathered together when they went on that run. And it seemed like they were just fighting through it on some Popovich style stuff. And if you know how Pop let his team work it through, well, somebody should have, Ginger should have called a timeout and got them together. And like I said, they let that matchup get exploited. Claude just turned up in that game. I can't even lie to you. He turned up, and he finished with 7 or 8 steals.
Yeah, that's big time. That's a big time
You can't
impact.
have that. And then, I mean, Ginger was cold twice that game, 2 or 3 times in that game. And that's the one thing I see a flaw with their lineup is like that double lock stuff is cool, but it's slowing down because they're not as effective as they was at the end of the year. But I still feel you got to have like a secondary ball handler. That stretch, like it's cool to have a stretch because they shoot over guards, anybody on the wing, but those are lockdowns on the regardless, or other stretches they're gonna match with them. But it just creates a pop. It creates that possibility where your point guard goes cold and you don't have a second person who can actually operate with the ball.
Exactly.
And that's what was happening. And Claude just took advantage of him being cold.
Yep.
Once you get cold, it seems like everything on your player slows down. You don't feel like the ball handling the same. Everything just feels slow. It don't feel right. I don't know if it's like fully a mental thing, but we know it just don't feel right. The shot ain't gonna always drop once that cold gets on.
That's funny that you mentioned that, the whole mental aspect of the cold spell, how it impacts your confidence in the shot, whether you're looking for a different timing, maybe like subconsciously you think, should I hold this a little longer? Anything like that going on.
Yeah, even sometimes them side contests, you don't take the same shot. Like if somebody's on the side of you, the same shot them sharpshooter playmakers still take. When it's cold, they ain't gonna take that shot. So sometimes it's just a mental aspect, but that like I say, I'm one of those people who truly like having 2 ball handlers because simply like I say, because of moments like that, sometimes your playmaker it puts so much on your playmaker's shoulders if he's just the only one out there. Some people are built for that, some people are truly so it takes time to adjust to that. That's the one thing I don't like with their lineup is that the 2 and the 3 is actually lockdowns. But as you can see, you even see like with KMT, obviously they got one lock and one slasher, but their 2 guards are playmaking sharpshooter where he can handle the rock. And pure sharps, they still left, right, and get shit and still can make it happen. But that's at the 2 spot. The 4, they could do it, but it's just not as effective. They're more, you got to rap slow. And like I say, I just like the 2 guard spot actually sharp.
Weird. So it looks like we're going to get a matchup here eventually. They got 4 ready up in the arena. I was looking around the scene, see if some other action's going on, but we'll stay right here for another moment or two, see if Justified and OTB are going to go back at it. We got the legend MVP in the building, Season 2 PS4. Most valuable player on the PS4 side, of course. Chen TV blessing us with a view. Appreciate that. Legend in the community, always one of the most supportive Twitch viewers around the scene. See Chen everywhere. Most definitely. Shout out to you, man. Lena, appreciate you checking in. Appreciate your support of SL2K Live Coast to Coast. And we're chilling. Hopefully we'll get another matchup here. Looks like the players may be loading up. Getting some fatigue resolved. Some Gatorade, perhaps. Candy bars, whatever they need. Hopefully get this matchup going. So what'd you think about that KMT no smoke, man? That was pretty crazy. Big stream.
What? You say, pardon me?
What'd you think about that big series, man? The KMT win and the WR
Like I say,
tournament play.
that's a turnaround win. I ain't get to check out the next two games.
First
And
game was
had,
really
like,
interesting. I thought the first game was
yeah, the
good.
first game was once you saw the first game, you was like, damn, KMT, they might just take this L real quick. Like this might be the sleep because they really was working on that off rip. Like what I saw at the beginning, no smoke was really the thing. Then KMT showed signs like what they could possibly do, but they were still flustered. And at least that's what I saw in the first game. The second game, I only really watched like the first,
Couple of
second
defensive
quarter.
adjustments made a big
Yeah,
difference.
yeah, that's what I heard, and I heard oh, I heard what's his face. Oh, pardon me, Chalk started doing 720s
Yeah, he
between
did.
the
That's on
legs.
Twitter. You can check that out. He got a little
Between the
ISO from the left
legs,
side, and he did a little step
throwing
back
it off the
crossover.
side of
Yeah,
the backboard.
it was pretty serious. Can't even
Yeah,
hate
when
on
you
all
got
that.
when you got him doing like that, you know the confidence boosted.
I do have a game getting underway. We got Take the Throne hitting the court, so let's go live to that. We do have a coast-to-coast broadcast. We are obligated to keep the action going, so let's go check out Atomik and Take the Throne, Walk On Warriors. We're going to get a little commercial break here. I'm going to go to the talk show scene. I'm going to say what up, though, to our viewers. Appreciate everybody's support on this live broadcast. Doing some live commentary with my guy, Walk On Warriors. He's nice enough to join us here tonight. So we're going to go live to Take the Throne here in Atomik. Atomik is a new team, just recently joined as part of the big influx of new squads. So we're going to get a chance to view their gameplay here. And they're getting the tip-off going right now, so we're going to catch this one for the duration. You see, there's your sharpshooting rebounder, Real Beanie Davis in the middle. So let's see how much of an impact that has. Going against the glass there. I'll get you that link there. Real Beanie Davis is the stream link.
I ain't gonna say it out
Yeah,
loud.
you're good, man. That's the live streaming issues. I'm gonna post that in the chat for you. There you go.
Nah, I got it. I already.
Couple of zeros on the scoreboard still, so we haven't missed anything just yet. Atomik on that. Nice looking, clean home court. I'm digging the pure hardwood with the greens. Looking pretty tidy there. Nice backdoor cut by Boone. Got the right-handed layup. That gets us underway in this game. We just covered OTB Justified. We love to get as many teams as possible featured on the broadcast, as many players a chance to participate with the live commentary, add to their experience. That's a nice backdoor to Sleepy. We've seen Take the Throne show major improvement. We watched them play SSWI, Piff's team, on a recent stream that was available on the website for a little while. So this is our second time watching them in a couple of weeks. Sir rebounds a lot inside with the big jam for Atomik. They're up 4-2, so this is going to be a test here for both teams. A nice measuring stick to see where each team is. Atomik, of course, coming in fresh. Take the Throne, a veteran team in SL2K, looking to improve behind their two bigs, Real Beanie and Sleep Harris, at the 4-5. You're going to watch them do work.
Who was out there, man? Okay. I've played with.
See Sleep in the short corner there, left side, off the big outlet pass. He's going to go hard with the double clutch dunk. Gives T3 a 6-4 lead. Exciting play there. What up, though, to Tone Corleone, the Godfather in the building, repping SSWI. Watching Atomik and Take the Throne with my special guest, Walk On Warriors. Kind enough to spend some time with us here on SL2K Live tonight, getting his insight on some of the big matchups around the community and his thoughts on the meta. Offensively, we've heard him talk about that pick and roll game. Weighing heavy, zigzagging 3 balls from the point guards, right on cue. Seawick. He's going to turbo over to the right side and cash in. And that's what they're looking for every time down. A little bit of space.
I already know. I already know the outcome it is.
We got Atomik up against it here against T3. T3 looking for redemption here. I'm happy to catch them live because they caught an L on the last stream. They put up a good fight, but lost control of that game in the late stages. So they're going to get a chance to put on a good show here against a newer squad. So see what they're all about here. T3 in their road black and oranges. Atomik in the home whites. 3 ball there is good. Makes it 9-7. Let me ask you, Walk On. You've seen SL2K kind of develop from the beginning. It's a little bit more competitive of a league, I would say. That's accurate at this
Oh yeah,
point. Seeing some improved gameplay on the streams. You're seeing good head-to-head action from a lot more experienced type of players that understand the ins and outs of Pro-Am a little bit more. So it's made for a lot more fun and entertaining coverage, I would say.
yeah. What I like about it too as well is that these are people who actually know how to play the game, who might not be truly and fully like ready to invest with a set five to actually jump in tournaments like MPBA and
Yeah,
WWall, things like that. So it actually gives them the experience of it, and also allows for them to get their team chemistry right to get ready to leagues and everything.
exactly.
So that's the one thing I love about this.
You get to measure yourself against other squads out there that are the similar tier level of competition. You have success in SL2K. Maybe you want to sign up for WR, give it a run
Exactly.
with your squad, and that's how you can grow your name in the community. So it's a great starting point, and that's been our approach and our method in building this community. Free to enter and free to play for all the great community members that are looking for a platform and looking for a league that's organized and well operated. And we're bringing that to you, and we ain't going anywhere. SL2K in the building, and T3 is
Oh
here
my
with a nice
God, that
alley.
was a great alley. Oh, but yeah, like I say, I think I got T3 taking this. I already knew it from the start.
Atomik getting
Oh,
some space. T3's lapsed in defensive coverage there a couple of times for some long three balls from Atomik. So 17-12 your score. Some offense in this one so far.
is
Seawick's
that?
going to fire. Rebounds a lot
He
up
got.
ahead. And Boont finishes. So Atomik making a little push here.
Hey, what's up? Do we got a set rule for timeouts to press start, man? Because I didn't get to catch the lineups.
Oh, no, I don't think so, man. I don't think there's any rule.
Yeah, we need to set a rule for that, man. During timeouts and
Ah,
free
okay,
throws,
right.
streaming got to press start,
There you
man.
go. I like that idea. That's innovative. WalkOnWarriors with the... I like it, man. I think I might do that. You know, one
I
thing that we
can't lie,
saw in
because
the W...
I always see that, and when I'm watching, I'll be like, yo, if I come in late into the game, I'll be like, I want to
You want to
know
know the stats, yeah.
what archetypes are out there, honestly, because that's the one thing I love about this year's stat lines, is that they show the
Yeah, the
archetypes.
builds, right?
Because last year, you don't see that. Even years prior, you don't see it. So it's like you could be going against a horrible lineup and put up 50 points. Then you look at the lineup like, oh, these guys had this and the third. They went out there with a troll lineup, abused them. Kudos to you. So, but it's like, hey, you went out there with that lineup. You should be ready to get screenshotted, which was. But like I said, I like that they do that. And so, like you said, at moments like this, if they press start,
There you go, man. I'm
I
going to
can
think about
see
that. No question.
exactly. So,
They get the offense started here. Nice little set from T3. Screen at the top and a nice dive. That's a beautiful play there. You know they've been working on that one from the way they ran it.
definitely. There's a little horns just out of whack. Like,
They got what they were looking for on the dive. Three ball there, contested, no good. T3 up 4 and with it. 10 seconds left on the first quarter clock. Sleep Harris has that takeover. Good dime to sharpshooter. Top of the key. 3 is good. Makes it 24-17.
it's a great passing. That's a great team ball move. And that's the one thing about, I believe, Blue. I played with him and I seen him play at times. He has questionable decision making. Like that shot that he took. Like what they need to do is just keep doing what he's doing. Start on that right wing and work that screen until you get to the middle. They keep switching and having that big have to pick him up. Look,
Yep.
and that's how you're gonna win and take them easy twos.
He'll dribble out for the Brandon Jennings mid-range shot there. Trademark. I know all about that. Has the layup, dribbles out for the midi, misses it. Real beanie inside.
That's the one thing teams don't see, that you got to take advantage of what this team is giving you until they learn to stop it, and then you do something else.
Got to say what up, though, to Taz in the chat. Appreciate you taking some time. Hope you had a good trip there. Saw you going around the country there, doing your thing. Hope you enjoyed your holiday. Reflex, what up, though, man? Thanks for the sub. Wow, 5 months in a row for Reflex with the subscriptions. That's legendary. Appreciate that, man. From the VP. I believe Blue, excuse me, finds a dot to the corner. It's a nice pass and a good bucket there.
Oh, man, that's one of the bases that pull you forward.
Seawick. Couple of bigs at the top, Real Beanie and Sleep.
Oh, look, here it goes again.
Yeah, a little broken there on that attempt at it. Frenchie fires from the corner. He's going to bail him out of it with a nice shot. 10-point lead for T3. We talked about their improvement. Believe me, they were one of the underperforming teams last season. They hung in there tough, man. I got to give all the credit to Beanie and Sleep for hanging in there, recruiting, staying with it. They didn't give up. All they did was change their brand. They put a new logo on it, and here they are with a fresh start, doing good work. What up, though, to the Star Called B? Appreciate you, man.
Starvation in the building.
Starvation. Always making noise.
When they ran that play, they should have had the other guy in the corner, man. And have the point guard set the screen, actually.
There's Sleep on the dive. They've got it a couple times.
We're supposed to go to the...
Bleed Blue with a behind-the-back dribble. Top of the key now. Has his space for Atomik. Dive man's wide open. It Sir rebounds a lot. And we talked about the meta. That's what we see. Pick and roll. Look for the space. Look for the dive. That's your offense. You're going to see it in repetition. That's what the game is this year. So expect to see it over and over again.
Sometimes what people don't understand is getting tools could still be deflating to another team. Like if they just continually keep scoring again in the game, the other team feels that pressure.
They're starting to yap at each other defensively, trying to figure it out. Can get in their head a little bit. Take the easy shot.
But like I said, Blue is decision making. He starts to get in his own head. Get ugly.
Good insight from our guest analyst, Walk On Warriors. Prophecy on the ones and twos. We got SL2K Live Coast to Coast Season 3 action. Live matchup coverage.
That was far.
Frenchie. Left side swing pass to Seawick. Looking for that space. Couple of crossovers at the elbow. Fires the leaner. No good. Mysterion with the board. Long outlet to Boone. It's going to go with the up fake. Gets rejected. He'll somehow come up with it. Sir rebounds a lot. Swings it to Bleed. And they're scrambling now. Atomik can't figure out anything offensively against this T3D.
Oh, my God.
Frenchie feeling it. Stops on a dime and fires. He's got that takeover, and he's got a 3-ball. Gives T3 a 15-point lead. Handoff in the screen. Rebound on a nice dive. Has it. Rejection at the rim. Great help side defense. T3 doing big work here. Frenchie fires a lefty gun again. It's good. And the floodgates opening fast here.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to say I called it early, but
The Walk On Warriors certainly made his prediction known early in this game.
they still got 2 more quarters.
Make sure you go follow. You see the big at the Atomik SL2K. That's a Twitter handle there you could follow. Support our league with more coverage throughout the season from their Twitter page. Sir rebounds a lot. Fires to the corner. Had a wide open dunk. Kicks it instead. He'll want that one back. Atomik in deep now. Down 18. A minute left in the second. Sharp is firing with a hand in his face. When it's going right, it's going right. And T3 is out there. Nice hezzy crossover. Bleed Blue. Over to Boone. They swing it nicely. Mysterion has the look. It's no good. Great rotation defensively by T3 and a closeout there. Really came out of nowhere. Looked like a wide open look, but defense was sound.
Oh, I hate that, man, when it stops you short on the break. You take that mid-range jumper where you know you just want to dunk it.
All right, let's see if Atomik can get some stops. T3 has had no problem scoring.
They're about to run a play right here.
Oh, great backdoor. Sharp has the easy look.
Oh, my God. I caught him sleeping. That was great.
Atomik's getting the lesson, though. That's what you got to do and go through to learn about how this game works.
This is what I like about teams like this. You see how the point guard is extra and give it to the big pass. There's not a lot of point guards who's every point guard assists. assist of the score. They think it's on their shoulders alone.
Yeah, that's true. All right, we got a halftime score, 44-29. Take the Throne has put up 24 and 20, doing the job offensively. Seawick 10 and 5, player of the half for you. 74% from the field. I've been really unstoppable so far. Frenchie with 12 on 4 or 5 from deep. So Atomik here. Got some stuff to figure out. Let's see what they can do in the third. Pretty close to flood season. Getting some love for the point guard for T3 in the chat
this
here.
Is the one thing you gotta have, man. They got 2 lockdowns on Atomik, and it's not enough pressure on these guys. These guys are just playing. I didn't even know it was a lock on the court on the other. I knew it had to be at least one because no team plays without one. But you gotta put pressure on them. Gotta lock. Slow these guys down.
There you go. There's a good steal in the backcourt. Boone has it.
There I go. There you go. You got to put pressure on him.
I appreciate you, Lil Bremer. That'll be a good bridge as this game concludes. Looks like Justified OTB is going back at it, so that'll be interesting to watch. So we move forward with our evening.
I think Boone hurt me. He heard me.
There you go. Maybe he's sneaking a view in the chat there.
He out there reaching.
There's a good bait. Nice play by Mysterion. Unfortunate to lose it that time to Frenchie. Tough play there, but good defensive fight here from Atomik. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Got to get that wing. Get that left wing.
They give up the baseline drive to Sleepy. Good presence of mind to take the aggressive drive there. He finishes. It's 46-33. T3 holding on to that lead. Floor is spread here.
You want to have your corners to be aggressive. You want to have the people in your corners be aggressive. Everybody's waiting for that pass back on the other team. Once that ball gets to the corner, that's usually a steal going back to that point.
Let's say what up, to Single Path. Appreciate your support. SL2K Live tonight. WalkOnWarriors joining us. Our esteemed guests providing analysis and insights here. Done a couple of games for you. We're excited about Justified OTB going at it once again. They're going to have game number 2, according to Bremer in the chat. So we'll go live to that as this one concludes. We should catch the second half by that point. I want to see if Atomik can get something going here. Their first time, their debut on the stream. Don't want to shortchange them. Give them an opportunity to run here. Sleep Harris has the second chance opportunity. Frenchie fires and fills it. Bleed Blue. Behind the back at the top. Like to see him wait for that big a little bit longer, initiating that offense. He gets it done that time. Nice patience there, and it pays off. T3 up 12. Nice hesitation by Harris. Easy play there. Tone Corleone showing love. Got to agree with you, man. T3's come a long way from Season 2. On their way to a matchup victory here, it looks like.
Oh, this man is letting a lockdown working out the corner. You gotta lock that up.
Under 3 minutes to go in the third here. WalkOnWarriors looking for more pressure from Atomik. T3 doing a good job staving off the little run there. Keeping this one in control. Their bigs are their core. The 4-5, Sleep Harris, Real Beanie. They're getting great point guard play as well. So they're trying to put it all together here and make a run at these playoffs. We've seen them a couple of times so far this season. This has been their best showing. A nice bait there on the pick and roll. Great defense by Real Beanie. He's going to have Frenchie looking for the hot hand. Unfortunate there to throw it away.
Oh, you Charles got to shoot.
Appreciate Atomik putting the branding down on the court as well. Repping the SL2K logo there for the league games.
Yeah, everywhere.
Got to appreciate that. Make sure you follow them. You see some of the Twitter handles located on the court. Sir Rebounds a lot is one of their players as well. Listed there. You can go follow him. Watching Take the Throne stream. Real Beanie Davis nice enough to go live so we can cover this one for you. We posted that a little bit up in the chat. Make sure you go give him a click. Watch T3 all season. Appreciate the follow from Single Path. Thanks so much. Frenchie fires no good. Up 11. Atomik with a chance here. Let's see if they can close this third. They're kind of hanging in there. They can make a little run here. Little wrap action. Mysterion's going to fire. Not bashful at all there. Sharpshooter swings it nicely to Frenchie in the corner. No good on the open look. Surprising miss there. Sleepy cleans it up. Not able to get the layup to go. Outlet to Bleed. Has it at the top. Picks up the foul on Beanie Davis. Minute 12 left in the third.
That's a great foul. These guys need to slow it down, get something going. They ran one after.
Dive is open again. Got to find them. They do. Rebounds a lot, finishes. Get that momentum going, man. Take that easy bucket. We keep saying it. That's been the mantra of the evening here on the Coast2Coast stream.
You just keep getting them easy buckets, and look at them. They're right back in the game, just taking easy buckets, applying some actual pressure. Look, watch the play come.
That's a good read defensively. Nice job by Atomik. They're going on the fast break. They're rushing it a little. Probably had the easy drive there, but they'll reset the offense.
Like I was saying, that play right there, putting somebody in a corner and actually just having a point guard screen for him would actually give you space out there with that contestant, actually.
Real Beanie wants the post look. Fires over to Seawick. No good there. Rebound outlet. These teams jockeying for position here. 9-point game. Winding down the third. Bleed's got a big shot. He cashes in. It's 51-45. Atomik doing a good job in this third quarter defensively. 16-7 is the score in this third. So they've made the necessary run here to get back in this game.
Let's go.
Good to see it from Atomik. They definitely didn't hang their heads here.
Uh-huh.
They're staying in this ball game. We got a tight little contest. Seawick at the top. He's got a cold spell. Little wrap action. They read it nicely. Corner passes to Sharp. He fires it over to Sleep. Dangerous pass. Gets through. Seawick's going to have a look from long range. No good. Rebound to Beanie. Nice dish inside to Sleep. You see the two-headed monster at the bigs doing work there together. Nice chemistry between those two players. Foul on Sleep Harris. Resets the clock at 15. 53-45.
Why they don't even got the lockdown on the point guard? You know what I'm saying?
Not sure about that. Bleed blue at the elbow. No good. Here comes T3. Chance to stretch that lead back here. They go to the corner. Frenchie has the dribble drive. Defense scrambling here, but they leave Sharp open near the left logo there. And it's a 10-point ball game once again. 5-0 run.
That's a good way to make something happen out of a scramble play, man.
I think that's what separates the great teams. It's that ability to get out of those breakdown plays, get a quality look, even when the defense is sound.
Good stuff.
55-47 now. Nearly a deflected ball, but T3 comes up with it. Backdoor cut. Real Beanie is bothered. Good defense from Atomik, but they're going to give up the driving lane, and a nice dive at the perfect time by Real Beanie Davis.
So all you got to do is just be solid, score these twos, and some stops.
Nice play by Sleep. Intercepts the pass. He's going to kick it ahead. And we got a 12-point game once again, T3. Game was within 5. They're up 12 now.
He needed that because he's been on that cold for the whole quarter.
Mysterion. A little bit of space there. He hits it. That's a good shot. Aggressive take there and finishes. Well, 59-50. Still a little bit of time. A couple of possessions of stops is what they need. Maybe a turnover. Let's see Seawick go to work here in the spread out floor. Screens at the top of the key. They're going to run a wrap.
You're just wasting clock, right?
Nothing there on the wrap. They dump it to Beanie. No good on the layup. Cleans it up. Doing horse work inside. Gets the green light. What up, though, to EJ the General? Appreciate you coming in, watching the stream tonight. We'll have this on the YouTube archived and up on the website. Of course, featuring our guest Walk-On-Warriors tonight. We'll be sure to have that up for you tomorrow. Check out the news updates on our site as well. Listed right there for you. Seawick at the top. 2 minutes to go. Exciting ball game. We've covered this one. From the opening tip, backdoor cut is baited and stolen by Mysterion. One last chance here. Oh, that's a tough one. Steps out of bounds. Looks like he was trying to get his feet set for that 3-ball. Just took him out of bounds there.
I call it time early. See, if they would have pressed out, we could have seen all the stats right.
Right. That's you got that right. No question. Start rule on the streams. That's a good rule.
Yeah, but I like Atomic their fight right here.
Yeah, this is a good game. Exciting SL2K game here. Happy to bring it to you. Seawick at the top.
Yeah, this is where you get aggressive, He's too close to that line. Stay in them. Watch the left.
Ooh, Sleepy misses the layup at the rim. They're still fighting. Hurricane picks up the reach-in foul. The big man was taking it. Yeah, they were fortunate to keep the ball there. Oh, there's a tough pass. Real Beanie was right in position for that one. Take the throne with a little bit more veteran savvy at this point in the ball game. And they're showing their merit. Up 11 here. Holding off this Atomik team. Can Mysterion get his team going? Hurricane's going to fire. No good. Going to have to ask him what that base was. Minute left
he got to
now.
be a sharpshooter block. Oh, man. He took one. Wing 3. That's where you got to get something better. You got to get a play from the stair.
Under a minute to go now in T3's impressive showing. Getting a chance to redeem themselves after taking an L on the last broadcast that we had them on. They've been performing very, very well in this game. No question about that. They got good point guard play. They got good interior work. Big men know how to do their job. So let's see where this team can go as we watch the season unfold. Wide open PS4 side. It's going to be interesting to watch who emerges. We know Moltres is out there doing big work. We know SSWI, one of the major contenders. Of course, the Bapernicks, the champs. It's going to be interesting to see who emerges in 2K19, though. We don't know who are going to be the top teams in SL2K this year. It's a whole different game. Sharpshooter.
I mean, I'm happy that Atomik actually made this game actually, a closer game to get beat by 20.
We definitely saw some worse games last night. No question about that.
Yeah, T3 need their guy sharpshooter. He's a shot creator. He need to be able to take over this game. Or Seawick. Because right here, this was just a case of, Seawick being cold. Look, he's still cold.
That's how it'll wrap up.
Quarter, damn man.
A little bit too late on the pressure there on the defensive switch. But they'll take that knowledge into the next game. It's always a learning experience as you play these comp matchups. So some stuff to build on for Atomik, certainly. I'd like to take a look at the box score here. Pardon the blue screen. I'm leaving it on there to hope we get a look at it. Otherwise,
you're going to get that in Discord later.
Yep. That's a tough one. All right. So we'll go to the live screen and get off the blue. Appreciate everybody hanging out. EJ the General, Chen TV, Single Path, Tone Corleone. Low Bremer, looks like we got that stream to go to as well. Let me go back to that Justified OTB. See what's happening with that.
Oh no, this is great. Honestly, it just popped up actually.
Okay,
Seawick had 12 points with 5 assists.
There you go, got it.
Sleep Harris, their lockdown. He had an impressive 14 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. but he was playing off ball. Like I was so shocked. Like that was actually Seawick guarding ball all game instead of them actually putting Sleep Harris on the ball, which is actually a lockdown.
Oh, we got a treat too. I got another good game to go right to the action here. Let's go live to
Going back to
OTB
Jeff.
Justified. It's a one
Yeah, it's
possession
actually
game, so we'll go to the BRB, get a look at the chat here. Walk on Warriors, Prophecy, calling the game live. This will be our third game, triple header coverage. We appreciate Walk on Warriors hanging out. All the chatters keeping things live, supporting the stream. Lena, what up, though? Good to see you in the SL2K live stream. Really appreciate that support, hanging out with us for about an hour now. Little Bremer, we're going to go live to your coverage as soon as this internet commercial is over. And we get it going live, 41:37. You're getting a look at Golden Dusty's stream. Lineup changes in effect for OTB. They got a couple of new players in there. Codeine, I see taking over, and Golden Dusty. Codeine at the 2. So a little bit of a mix there. Justified has the lead. They're up 43-37. Third quarter, so they've been able to turn this around here. What up, though, to Sagums? Appreciate you hanging out. Thanks for your comment. Make sure to hit that follow on you, as I always try to follow everybody that jumps in the comment section. Triple header coverage, Coast to Coast Season 3 of SL2K. You can catch us at SL2K Pro-Am on Twitter. You can, of course, check out our website for live stats, standings, and updates. We got podcasts on there. We got highlight reels, live commentary games, everything you could ask for from a free league. You can catch that at sl2k.wr-league.com. So we get the Claw inside. That was Walk-On's player of the game in the last battle between these two squads. Ninja's going to go with a nice ball fake. Pretty move. Finishes to give Justified an 8-point lead. What up, though? It's a star called B. Starvation, man. Love seeing the growth from Starvation. They're one of my favorite teams. You can always check out their highlights. They're amazing to watch for the reactions. Just the entertainment value of the reactions. So check out the SL2K Top 10 hashtag. They're always posting. Claw moves it out to Chronic Nugs, top of the key. Screen set at the free throw line. He's baited. And that's Ninja on a nice steal. Up ahead to Mav. He's got those point guard instincts. Trying to use them on the dribble drive there. Picks up a foul and a timeout by OTB, finding themselves down 10. They won the previous game, Walk-On. And now they find themselves down double digits. 2 minutes to go in the third. Interesting stuff.
Hey, but those are the previous champs, man. You count them out.
Looks like the same lineup for Justified. The process out there. Mav. Ninja as well. Road purples for Justified once again. Home white and gray alternates for OTB. The checkered belt buckle there. And Mav at the free throw line misses the first. What up, though, to Seawick?
Justified actually has a different lineup this game.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it looks like they switched up the
They got
players, right?
Two playmakers,
Yeah.
2 logs.
I think the process was playing big than the last game. And I think he's on a
Process Live. He's actually playing one of the playmakers, Ginger Jesus and Process Live, 2 playmakers.
Oh, appreciate the compliment, Sagums. Really appreciate that. What up, though, to Real Beanie, man? T3's looking good. I like what I see out there, bro. Keep it up. Love watching T3 grow, and you guys got a big win there over Atomik. Great game to watch. Really entertaining. Watching you guys execute out there. So now we flipped it. Going coast to coast. Justified OTB. You're watching the champs on the Xbox side from a season ago on 2K18. Of course, this is a completely new ball game. Ginger with the deep alley. That's a nice play to Mav. Put it on the highlight reel. And we're watching some good offense here in the last couple of games. Dusty out to the top, and Codeine fires and fills it with the right hand. That Kevin Duckworth release. Appreciate that follow, Sagums.
You don't hear any feedback on my end, do you?
Oh, you're good, man. You're perfect.
But like I said, it wasn't what I was saying last game that one ball handle lineup. I was talking about justify them actually having one ball handle lineup in there. But they switched to two ball handle. That's a great. Actually got them. What's that? 6 points.
Yeah, 54-48's the score. 20 seconds left in the third. Ginger's going to throw another alley. They had it.
Oh. So you just got to get the easy two.
16 to go in the third. Another good game here. Hopefully they'll take this down to the wire as well. Maybe we can get a buzzer beater, perhaps. Dusty. He's going to have Codeine at the top wide open. He fires and fills it up. 54-51. Your score. 7 seconds remaining for Justified. Another good close to the third for OTB. That was the story of the last game as well. Ninja.
Can't count them out. But
should be a good fourth. 3-point game. Nugs has that snowball. Getting ready to operate here over to the claw. He had a big fourth in the last contest. Backdoor was there. Offensive three in the key.
Was there, but you got that shot with his badge on. You know they get tunnel vision.
Definitely a great game to sleep. Harris, what up to sleep in the chat? I love the improvement. Love the two-headed monster at the 4-5 as well. Seawick doing a great job for you guys. Up-and-coming team, no question, in SL2K. Got my eyes on you. T3. DJ Codeine.
Sleep. Tell Seawick he got to get some real dog in.
He's got to get some real dog in him. That's funny.
Man, he got to turn up in that fourth. That's when things, the fourth get tight of it. Playmaker gotta make those plays.
Justified up 8 here. Backdoor for Dusty. They find him. He finishes. He's got the blonde fro going with the goatee.
But you see the adjustment this game, they actually put the other playmaker, who's a taller playmaker, on claw, which actually slows him.
Interesting.
He only has 2 points this game.
You saw Claw, of course, was the impact player for OTB in game number 1.
And now they just giving the ball to the other playmaker. C Claw guard one. So they actually essentially taking him completely out the game.
Seawick says those lockdowns are a MF. I feel you, man. I think we all feel that sentiment as point guards that have ran at least. Process has it over to Perp. No good on the J there. So OTB with a chance to make a run. They're down 6 and with it. 4 minutes to go.
They're up top. You got it.
Righty layup is good.
Oh, what?
59-57. Pardon my absence there. I had to address a message there. My bad. Perp fires on the right wing. He fills it up. 3 minutes to go. That's a big shot. Defense closing in. Ooh, they're fortunate to get the bailout foul there. He pushed him out. Ref called it. Justified up 3. Inbounds from the right sideline. Jesus has it. Ball fake. Couple of them. Looking for the dive. He finds Ninja. Great pass there. Good finish for Justified. They're clinging to this lead. Up 5.
one thing I say with justified strategy, they just got to refine it better than ball hands. Working without the lockdown guarding. They got two playmakers. The lockdown shouldn't even be guarding up top. They could simply move about the ball up on the side with the stretch, put the stretch in the corner for a moment, bring the ball up on his side. And when the lockdown goes to that side, you can just swing it across court to, not across court, you're big and he'll rotate it to you. And then you can just simply switch to point guard with the stretch. And now the point guard's be a stretch into your offense.
Dusty's going into the post. Swings it over to Claw. 4 seconds to work with. They fire it from the top of the key. It's Elstar. No good. Offensive board for the Claw, though. Finding a way to impact the game. Another offensive board on the left short corner. Codeine has another look at it. Finally, Justified comes away with the rebound. That's got to be frustrating for them, but they finally come away with it.
See, but that's a similar play that happened last game, but they had momentum, so they actually made that.
Crossover to the behind the back for Ginger. He's going to look for the back door. It was played beautifully by Dusty. Stepped in there and deflected that pass. Codeine has it right side. He's pinched. He loses it. OTB can't get any offense going.
Hold it. Reset.
Yeah, got to work that clock. Quick shots there from Justified. Let's see if it comes back to haunt him.
Got it back, please.
He said, please reset it. Walk on pleading with Justified. Losing his sanity over there. Erratic shooting the ball up 7 with a minute to go. But, hey, they're playing aggressive. That's what got him here. They're trying to bring it home.
Understand. That's great. I love that. But it's
yeah.
Up to 7.
And here they go. They give up another turnover. Wow.
Oh, that was right.
Wow.
That's how they drew it up, I guess.
Yeah, they're baiting that steal. Chronic on the inbound play here. OTB last gas time. And it's going to be another steal for Ninja. Looks like they really figured something out defensively, Justified here. Because they've been shut down. Total clamps on OTB in this second game, especially in this second half.
Mm-hmm.
The mental aspect of the game coming in full swing. You see a lot of the decision-making. I mentioned the word erratic. That's what I would call it through this fourth quarter. As these two teams scramble to make plays here. In the second game, Justified coming off a big victory. Or coming off a L, I should say, in the last game. A big victory in this game to even the score.
Good redemption.
So they'll take some momentum. They only match up twice. We'll see if they go back at it a third time for giggles here. Just for bragging rights. They're only required to play the 2 games for league play. What up, though, D2? Out here. Appreciate you watching. Good to see the redemption for Justified. OTB going to take an L here in league play. The champs get taken out in regular season play. They made a lineup adjustment. Didn't work out for them. You see Codeine stepping in with Dusty at the center. You see the frustration on the face of Dusty. Kind enough to host the stream for us here this evening. Third game of our triple header coverage. That's your final score, 71-59. Justified with the big win. Big 35 points in the second half. Put the clamps on. Defensively, you'll get a look at the final box score. And I'll let Walk On Warriors break it down by the final numbers. And Dusty is frustrated out there. I see you, man. He's leaned back, not having it. A double-double there for Ginger in a winning effort. 20 points for Ninja. OTB with good balance. 16 for Dusty. He steps in. Codeine with 15. They didn't shoot the ball particularly well. You see, under 50% from the field. 11 of 27 from deep, so that spelled their demise in that particular game. But that'll do it for us. Any last shout-outs, Walk On Warriors? I'm going to get out of here. That's
Oh no,
nice 3 games of
that
coverage. We'll put that up on the website on the YouTube. I appreciate your time, man.
could we suffer? Did you see the lineup they had out there? I love that lineup.
Break it down, man. What do you
I'm
see?
assuming, I'm assuming it was two sharpshooting plays, make it sharp. Um, and then two locks in a stretch. And you gotta understand when you see these lockdowns, if he's a small forward, I know one of them's guaranteed gotta be a small to slashing defender, the other is the lockdown. And they get hustle rebound to Silva, both of them. And then you got the stretch. I think bronze. But it's just all about positioning as well. So you got two, but still possible. A glass is still in trouble. But the glass is going to be spaced in the stretch. But I really like that lineup better because Ginger, like you seen last game, Ginger was cold at least 3 times throughout that. In this game, it actually does happen. Got processed actually. I think he had 5 assists, 12 points and 5 assists, and the other guy, Ginger, contributed 14, 12 assists. So it actually takes some pressure off of Ginger, like I was saying the last game. A lot of pressure on his shoulders. He's cold. He was cold at least 3 times. So I think that's the reason why they actually won this game.
Yeah.
Was that complete adjustment, also putting process on Claw, which slowed down some of the cuts.
That's the
Because
risk that you take. Switch those lineups.
Claw had 14 points that other game. I think he ended this game with 6.
Yep. Big
And he
difference.
had seven steals that last game. And this one, only had like 2 that I saw. On the stat sheet, so he probably had more, but it took him out of the same element. But I still think they could have worked it, like I was saying earlier. Was also having process bring the ball up. If Ginger's your actual guard, you have process ball up on that stretch side where the
Yeah.
stretch is going to be at. You put the stretch in the corner for the moment, so Claw is actually on. Claw is actually on process while he bring the ball up on the left side. You just give it to the big in the middle, and he gives it to Ginger, and then the process in that stretch, the switch, process go to the corner, and that stretch actually go to wing, and you right into the offense. You don't have the lockdown. You know what I mean? You're working on that right hand side, so you're working on the right hand side with the lockdown left with process all up. So I think they need to implement something like that. They actually get that lockdown out of the game. You only have one lockdown on the court.
Yeah.
And work it like that.
Good stuff, man. That's our guest analyst, Walk On Warriors. We watched 3 games tonight. We watched Justified OTB Tangle twice. We watched Atomik and Take the Throne. We appreciate them running as well, their activity. A lot of other games are going on in the community tonight as well. Sorry we didn't get to everybody. But we'll certainly look to go live again in the next couple of days. Hopefully Walk On will join us again real soon. Maybe even the next broadcast. Loved having him on. Great insight and a great time. Appreciate all our viewers and commenters. Alina, Star Called B. Appreciate everybody, man. Hanging out in the stream. D2, I see ya. Sagums, appreciate the follow. C. Wick, Sleep Harris, Real Beanie, Tone Corleone. Everybody out here supporting. Appreciate you very much. This is Prophecy signing out with Walk On Warriors, and we'll be live for you coming up real soon, coast to coast. Appreciate you.
All right, thanks for having me through. You already know, like, share, sub, and all the above.
You got it. All right, man. We're out. Peace.